All right, Perk. You normally say some things I agree with, and you also do the opposite. This is one of those times. You came out and said you have to be a family man and married with kids to be the face of the league. Don't agree with that. You got to check the boxes when you're the face of the league. Things outside the lines matter. Now, if you go down the list of all the faces of the league in the history of the game, you look at Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, LeBron, Steph. What did they all have in common? While they were playing in the league, they were all family men. They were all married with kids. I don't think this is a fair assessment to make, and nor is it important to Anthony Edwards' chances of eventually becoming the face of the league. I think first, what you do on the court has to warrant that. You have to be an upstanding player. You have to be someone who's capable of probably eventually, if not already, being a champion on your way to becoming one. You have to be marketable. You have to have the sneaker deals. You have to have all these little details that help you become the face of the league. Can being a family man and having a wife and children and that image of being the upstanding husband certainly help? I would say it helps. Of course it does. But it's not a necessity. I don't think so. Because when you look at some of the guys that you named, they all had their fair share of issues while they were the face of the league. And that didn't really seem to play an effect on their ability to stay as the face of the league. For example, Magic Johnson. We already know what his troubles were with women while he was the face of the league and during his time playing. Michael Jordan, gambling. Kobe Bryant, his legal battles that he had to face. None of them have just this squeaky clean image like the LeBrons and the Stephs do. Those are once in a lifetime type of guys, type of players, even type of characters with the character that they have. And he's not a saint by no means. He's authentic, and that's why people like him, because he's himself. He's himself when he's wrong. He's himself when he's right. But the one thing he always stays true to is himself, which has allowed him to get this far. Now, all the other mishaps and the baby mama drama he has off of the court, could he do better in those situations? Of course, but he's still young at the end of the day. He's 22, 23 years old. He needs to grow. He needs to grow into the person he eventually is going to be. Nobody was perfect at 22 to 23 years old. And I don't think those mishaps that he has off of the court is going to play a factor into his ability to be the face of the league. I still think he has a chance. He just needs to potentially get through this series with the Thunder. And if they lose, run it back next year and put yourself back again in title contention and eventually win one. And just keep this production that you've been doing. And you'll have a pretty good chance, because how marketable you are and authentic. It's been a very long time since we've seen someone this authentic with their personality that the media is just drawn to and fans just love to see and interact with. But that's my opinion on it. We'll see what happens.